and new all-time highs for the SPY. Man, it was overall a slow day, but that power hour, guys, that power hour was powerful. With that whoa, they pushed it up. It was beautiful. It was a beautiful, beautiful move. Now, what does Uncle Charles always say? What do I always say? Trade with the traps. We got to trade with the traps. Now, Discord members, I'm going to need y'all to back me up a little bit here because I had a 487.5 level, okay? This was based on my pink trend line that I had here on the 15-minute time frame. The 487.5 level was mentioned in the Discord where, you know, I wrote about it in the Discord. Yeah. 487.5 and 46.5 are first support, okay? Now, why do I mention this 487.5 level? It's important because of the setup that we got based on that level. We broke it down. The 1045 candle, 1045 candle, we broke it down. And then the 11 o'clock candle, we recaptured it. We recaptured, and I mentioned to the group, 487.5 recaptured. That is a false breakdown setup, which means 489, which is a target I had above, that was last week's high, was a target. And look at that. Boom. And then we cleared 489. So if you played that false breakdown setup, left a runner at 489, you would have secured a decent level-to-level move. Decent because it was kind of slow. But that last power hour, if you left runners or maybe you kept holding, holy moly. And all we had to do was trade with the traps. Let me give you guys another example. I had that 184.5 level. Discord members, back me up here. Had that 184.5 level that was based on the fib level for Tesla. Broke it down on the 945 candle. Recaptured it on the 10 o'clock candle. And look at this, the 1015 candle. It even back tested 184.5-ish as support and bounce. Showing follow through. Clearing my next resistance at 186. And it just kept on going up. Trading with the trap. Somebody please make a song about it. Call it Trade with the Trap. You know what I mean? It could be a rock song, could be a hip hop song. I don't care. Somebody with musical talent, make a song about this because we got to get this message out there and drill it into people's heads so we can all make more money. Trade with the traps. Why? Because this is a manipulated market. We got market makers for a reason, and they are not our friends. They are not our friends, which means this market has a tendency to trap retail traders. In order for there to be winners, they got to be losers. And they want their big money friends to win. So who's paying it? Who got to pay the bills? Us, me, and you. That's why 90% plus of retail traders lose. We're the losers. So what do we do to change that? Trade with the traps. Trade with the traps. No greed. So now what? New all-time high for SPY. Now what? Well, we continue to trade with the traps is what we do. And follow the price action because price action is the shepherd. Okay, we're sheeps. And we cleared, SPY cleared that 490.49 level, guys. That Fibonacci extension level. 490.49, we cleared it. That's a breakout. Does that guarantee we go up higher? It doesn't guarantee, but it does put higher targets in play. Now, what is the higher targets? Well, today's high was 491.42. We can round that to 491.5, okay? If 491.5 clears, I have no resistant levels until the next fib extension level at 498.93. Okay? Remember when I told you guys when we cleared 484.5, I had no fib extension level until 490.5? A lot of people didn't think we were going to hit it, but we did. Okay? And I'm not saying it's guaranteed we go up higher. All I'm saying is follow the price action and don't argue with it. Okay? It don't matter if you think it's real or not. It don't matter if you think it's real or not. It's real because the price action says it's real. And if you make money with it, you can pay your bills with it. I never heard a bill collector say, no, I will not accept your money because you traded bullishly. I'll only accept money you made bearishly. Come on, we're traders. We are traders. Okay? Up or down, it don't matter. So if we want some downside, 490.49 gotta fail. Why? because we need that false breakout setup or an exhaustion gap. A gap down would be nice as well. I wouldn't. I'm not picky. I'm not picky. I just want a setup. I just want a setup. Okay. So overall though, below 490.49 would invalidate today's breakout and would be a sign to us that the market's not ready to go even higher just yet. It may need to consolidate and process what the hell just happened today. Okay. So 490.49 is the equilibrium level tomorrow. Above it, bullish. Below it, not necessarily bearish, but it is a bearish warning, and it would put lower targets back in play. Okay, 489, 487.5, 486, and 484.5 are my support levels. Okay, remember, I've been saying all week, as long as above 484.5 to stay bullish, because that's what the price action said to do. We were only going to turn bearish if that level's failed, and that is still the case. We got 490.49 to reference, but also remember, 484.5 is a critical level as well, and if it fails, could get a little more bearish, could get a bigger, deeper pullback. Okay, guys? Triple Q. Remember, I've been saying we need below 423.7 to get bearish. Today, it cleared 428 and 426.7. All right? As long as above, 429 and 430.5 are targets that I have to the upside. Okay? We need a false breakout setup. 426.7 and 425 must fail. That's when I would look to short. And that will put 423.7, 421.7, and 419.6 in play. Okay, so above 426.7 bullish, below it we could get some type of pullback. All right, NVDA, look at that, how we just follow the price action. Today it cleared 614. That was a fib level, and it just went up higher, going as high as 624.86 today. I have a fib level at 621.6. As long as above bullish, it's bullish right now. It just is going to all-time highs, gapping up. Maybe it likes some earnings that the other stocks did. Yeah, it's looking good, guys. Previous all-time high, pivot high, was 628.49. It's above that. So if it is at 628.49, it's bullish. We're at all-time highs. You know, it's going to be difficult to trade this. But, you know the levels, know the setups, and be patient enough to wait for them and react to them. Overall, support, if it still opens above there, will be at 627, 625, 623.5, and 621.6. Okay, now that 621.6 level is the level I really want y'all to pay attention to, because it is a fib level, and it's the level we cleared today. So if that level breaks down, could get a false breakout setup. Tesla, let me go to a higher time frame. Yeah, possible relief rally, guys. We did clear a fib level at 184.5. The next big fib level I'll be watching is 192.3 and 194. All right, those levels clear, we could get a bigger relief rally. Remember, even in downtrends, relief rallies are a thing, guys. Relief rallies are a thing, so watch out for that. They can be violent. So we clear 192.3, 194, bullish. To be bearish, it got to break down the support levels it cleared today, which is 190, 188, 186, and especially 184.5. Below 184.5, I would favor some more downside. Okay, guys. IWM, it bounced off my pink uptrend line here. I got this pink uptrend line since October 23. We recently had a false breakdown setup off of it back on January 19th. Today we back tested it as a support and found buying pressure. And we cleared that fib level at 199. Okay, so as long as above 199, we could head up higher up to 201, 203, 205.5, and 207.5. Below 199 could be a false breakout, but I want to see a breakdown of the pink trend line, which would need IWM to break down 196. If it's below 196, we could have ourselves a lower high situation. All right, here is Apple back tested the 50. Intraday it went a little lower, but closed above. So it needs to show follow through. Stay above 191.2. That will be a start. and clear 193. If it clear 193, we can head up higher, up to 195, 196.5, and possibly up to 198. I would switch back to bearish if we can finally break down that 50, or below 191.2. I would be bearish. Okay. AMD, we got an inside candle setup with the range being 174 to 181. Anything in between that range is chop. All right. Above 181, we could head up higher, up to 185, maybe even higher. And below 174, I'd be bearish. Maybe we could drop down to 172.5, fill that gap at 168, or back test a fib level at 164. Watch for the break of the range. Amazon is at 161.2. They report earnings this Thursday. Okay, so it's running up into earnings. Interesting. We cleared 160 today. That's the support level to watch. So if you want to get bearish, that level must break down, and 158 too. That would be great. Those are fib levels that will give us a false breakout setup, and we can get a pullback back to 155.6, maybe down to 153. Otherwise, above 160 is overall bullish. 161.4 is the next resistance level. If it clears, we can head up higher, up to 162.7 and 164.7. Stay unbiased. Meta finally cleared that 396 level and going to new all-time high. Today's high was 402.93. We'll round that to 403. So if Meta wants some new all-time high, that's resistance level at 403. I don't have nothing until 454. It's ridiculous. I know, but that's next resistance, 403. That's what happens when we're flirting with all-time high. And we're finally going to pull back. Going to need to break down support. Getting below 400 would be a start, and getting below 396. Below 396 could be bearish, and we could drop down to 391.5, 390, 387.5, maybe all the way down to 384.6, all right? Netflix still looking bullish. Cleared another fib level, 571.69. As long as above bullish. If it can clear 579.5, 586 would be in play, and possibly even higher. I will switch back to bearish if 571.69 breaks down to give us that false breakout setup. Google had that inside candle setup. The mother candle's high is 154.76. Today's close was 154.84. So that is technically a breakout. Follow through would be a breakout of 155.3. If it does, look to long. We are heading up higher to 158.8 possibly. If we break back below 154.7, not a good sign. But to be bearish, 152 needs to fail to put 150, 147 or lower in play. Here is Microsoft. Yeah, new all-time high. I have the next Fibonacci extension level at 411.8. If that clears, new all-time highs. Support is at 410 and 409 and 407. If those levels fail, we could get a drop back or a pullback down to 405, 402, 400. And possibly maybe 398.8 for the gap fill. All right. And here is SOXX. Here is SOXX. Got support at 595. Something I noticed with SOXX is this window. This is a concept that swing traders should look into, the window concept. So shout out to everybody that's watching. This is the last one. Most people don't watch to the end like this, so if you're watching, I got some treat for you. Just something to add to your utility belt of trading, if you will. And this will work better with swing trading. I don't really use this technique that much because I'm not really a swing trader, but something that swing traders could look into is the window. You see how we got support at 594, right? 594.5 actually, okay? So if that level breaks down, we got this big old gap, this big window with the next support all the way at 584.5. That's what, a $10 move? Okay, so when you're a swing trader, that's stuff that you want to pay attention to is these windows. Okay, so yeah, overall it bounced 594.5. Next resistance is at, from where it is now, 605.85. We can round it up to 606. If 606 clears, we could possibly go up and test 611 and maybe fill the gap at 614-ish. All right, but it needs to clear 606. I got support at 603, 601.5, and 600. Those levels fail. we can possibly go back down and test 594.5. And below 594.5, I would be pretty bearish. Like I said, there's a window here with the next support all the way down at 584.5-ish. All right, guys, so there is that. Let me show you guys some dark pool levels. Get me in there, cheddar flow. Watch it. They better not crash. All right, 47% of activity came in at 487.5, with 45% of activity coming in at 491.22. Add those levels to your charts. 491.22 was 2 billion in premium, and then at 487.5 was 2.1 billion in premium. Add those levels to your chart as dark pool levels. Trade them as you would with as if they were other levels. You know, that's what I do anyways. Okay, so yeah, overall bullish for SPYs on the option flow. Filter for 100K premiums or above, guys. QQQ is bullish. I'm gonna go slow here. Bullish for IWM. Bullish for NVDA. Bullish for Tesla. AMD is bullish. Apple is bullish. I'm trying to go slow here. Meta is bullish, but I got the urge to go faster. It's terrible. Netflix. Okay. So it's bearish. A lot of sweep orders. All right. Out of all the ones, everything was bullish except for Netflix, guys. That's worth noting. GOOG is bullish. GOOG with the L is bullish. Microsoft is bullish. And SOXX, nothing. All right. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you guys so much. I hope you guys found value from this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. It means a lot. And if you want more content from Uncle Charles, definitely consider joining my Discord and actually do it. Yeah, we can be family. All right. Thank you guys. Peace.